seemed like a fairly low event game tonight. Did you see it that way?
Yeah, I think under the circumstances, in terms of us traveling in day of the game and playing with 9 forwards, we certainly wanted to, play one of those games where we played really well defensively and hope to capitalize on some opportunities. I thought we did a great job in front of Marlies tonight. He made some good saves as well to keep it close, but I thought we collapsed really well in front of our net, played well defensively, and really boggled up the neutral zone where they were, dumping pucks where they like to enter with possession. So it's unfortunate we weren't able to capitalize on any of our chances. We had 2 posts there, Reinhardt one in the second and Shaw in the first. So, but certainly, as the game progressed, you could see that from a forward's perspective, there were some guys that were leaking a little bit, and consequently, we were having a hard time sustaining any old zone play.
How much of an impact does the short bench make, and the travel as well? Because 5 hours on a game day is a pretty good trek.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Obviously you do the best you can, and I thought the guys were ready, and I can't fault the effort tonight. It was a real good effort, but certainly from a 4-line game perspective, guys want ice time, but at the same time, as the game progresses, you can see that some of the legs weren't quite as there as they normally be. If you're able to manage and play that 4-line type of game that obviously is the norm.
So I guess missing that 4th line makes a pretty big difference.
I believe so. Otherwise, you could cut the roster. So, certainly, Bolge's line is ideally kind of that 4th line, and Sokolov's line with Kastelik, ideally would be a 3rd line. So, we're certainly missing some guys to potentially, give us some flair offensively where, maybe you can contribute, right? So, when you're only, zero goals is not going to do it either, right? So, but I thought we had our opportunities. I thought the Kastelik line was really good tonight, and Pekka's line, they were kind of up and down throughout the game in terms of generating offense, but I thought the Kastelik line with Soko and Reinhardt were pretty consistent from start to finish, and we didn't get much offensive chances from the Baudin, Labate, Castles line. So when you only got 9 forwards, there's nobody else to generate. So it is what it is.
How do you feel Marlies is starting to settle in a little bit?
Yeah, he certainly looks like he's gaining confidence with every start, and I thought he was sharp tonight. I know talking to Justin Peters, he thought he struggled a little bit with his rebound control, but he did make a lot of the first saves, which is awesome. And like I said earlier, we did a great job of collapsing in front of him and not allowing those rebounds to become too dangerous. There was a couple obviously where he had to make some saves on the rebounds, but I thought overall we protected the middle of the ice really well in D-zone coverage tonight. So he was able to make that first save, and obviously late in the game there, he made that partial breakaway save to even give us an opportunity to potentially score the goal to get back in the hockey game. So I thought he played really well.